I'm grinding out all these. You see I've got the pumpkins in there, and I will probably pay that today or tomorrow, and then I'll get another 40 tokens towards Gonzalez once I finish 7 more wins, I think, in there. There's more tokens with Dotson, and going from Dotson's 10 out of 12 is 20 out of 23 there. We got a plan there, to that means. And yeah, I think he had his lined up too. And I've already got Solder in my lineup. 30 out of 34 in Hightower in there. So that should flip it. Now for Nitz Fitzgerald, I'm almost done with him too. I think it's possible to do these sets twice. It's just that the second time they become, the first set that you do becomes non-auctionable after you get your cards back. Like, you can sell them beforehand, but once you complete a set with them, they become Nat Elites, take that mean. So you can't. So then you have to get like another 200 tokens or something like that, and you can go back through that list and do it again. But that one you could sell before putting in the set. You could sell each captain before you put them in a set of 1 of 6. Take that mean. Oh, and there's a set of 1 of 0 of 6. You never put them in the set, and then you complete the captain, and then like in there you complete Fitzgerald or Sherman. You complete Sherman, and then you're like, all right, I complete Sherman and the other guys, and I put them in the Tony Gonzalez one, and then they become Nat Elites. No, before you just hold on there. Before you put them in that 06 set, I think that means you're still in the 06 set with Sherman by himself in the 045 set, which is the 06 set, I think that means. It's a different set. After you complete the 045 set, then you sell that one. That's not a Nat Elite. It will turn into a Nat Elite once you complete the 045 in the 06. That's the same thing. So before you put the 045 in the 06, you can sell it as long as you don't put it in the 06. Yes, you can do that as many times as you want to. And so now with if they already went through the series, you can't make those. I think that means because you've already made your online token once. Well, in the last patch, they changed that. So now, for those of you who have 500 and 900 cards in your binder and you're like, I'm sick of paying for my lineup through contracts, it's ridiculous, you know? Because not only am I paying the contracts with my main roster, I'm paying the contracts with my taxi squad, I think I mean. So, you kind of want to get rid of all, at least that's what people say. I've been okay with it. I think it means there's a lot of things like in that Snickers Challenge one here. I've got like a video up on it. I'm not sure how many people have done that. And there's occasionally promos that do so here, where they retro act stuff. I think that means they're like, oh man, we like didn't like include enough contracts with that thing or something like that. And so, or what, you know, with auctionable stuff. And I did this challenge here, the Snickers Challenge. I won a trip to the Super Bowl in the Philadelphia versus the Patriots, and Snickers, Madden, Monday Night Football, horse trailer with, can I say their name? Mars Food Company type thing on 2005. So, for me, this is like I didn't win out of the wrapper, but this is a homecoming for me, and so that was neat to play this. Technically, it means in memory of the Mars makes the Snicker food in that. I know it doesn't say. Where does it say it? Yeah, Snickers candy bar type thing. That means it's a thing. Mars is their parent company. I think they make other Milky Way, something like that. So in that, other Halloween candy people, you do these 10 challenges, and you might be like, they're bust. In there, they might produce Nat Elites. Nat Elites are things that you can't sell, But at the end of this, typically that means this 10th one was 2,500 contracts. 2,500 contracts, I think, for free in 10 grinds with their salary cap, weekend league schemes type thing. I mean, you know, if they just go in there and do whatever they do in a tournament, I'm not sure how responsive the AI is type thing that means, but they'll probably blow past it. I'm not sure if they're changing settings to it. I doubt it. They're probably just taking their tournament decks in there and just wiping systems. As much as they wipe human players, I don't see how the AI is going to stand up to more challenge of those one-play money plays type thing. I mean, yeah. So, or stick fumble specialists, is that a thing? Are they patching that out or something? But those things are probably pretty automatic to their world type thing. I mean, I don't do that, so I really couldn't instruct you on how easy or how adaptive the AI is treating them for doing so. I literally no idea. The team that I grind with is the tournament deck that I take, except for the salary cap one, because they wouldn't make salary. But they, that's, you know, because a lot of people, yeah, and there it says that. Defense is feeling hungry, do not allow more than 150 yards, do not allow more than 3 points, and win the game to receive a 2,500 contracts pack. And Snickers pack containing a random elite player, no auction, no trade. Mine was Brandon Marshall, 85, elite player. You can't sell him, but if you needed a 6th or 4th wide receiver, Brandon Marshall for the Giants, Chicago, Giants, Jets, it's not a bad player to have on your team. And, but then, you know, everybody's like, I don't make any contracts, I'm always buying contracts, which I think that means, and that Snickers Challenge has got 2,500 contracts of Halloween Snicker candy for free. So, it's just 10 challenges. It's not like the Odell Beckham one, which I think has got 300 challenges in there. Yeah, Odell Beckham one is the 305 challenges in there, and the Snicker one is 10, 295 less challenges to complete. So, you know, just a choice thing there. It's just 10 challenges in there, especially for their capabilities. I'm sure they'll operate that out. And 10 is less than the Chronicle ones, I think I mean. So that was 27, and the Snicker one is 10. It's half that. Half of 27 would be 15, or 13, I think that means. And we have 10 challenges on the Snickers one for a 2,500 contract. Occasionally, some of the other contracts will pop up in the packs or in some type of daily in thing, something like that, where you'll get like 50 contracts or something, or 100 contracts in there, in grind. So I'm not sure about the other stuff of not finding contracts. Here it's kind of blurred. You can see 1,500 coins, 1,700, 2. I think this is mostly money, but some of the other ones I don't think are. That's a hero set, and let's go gauntlet, because I need to finish out my revamp gauntlets. That's coin. Yep, there we go. 100 contract pack. It's blurred, but you can see it. That's a reward. Once we clear the other 2, we'll make another 100 contracts. And a gauntlet trophy. You guys know about your 4 Adrian Peterson, your new Ertz for your 1 gauntlet. They added another guy in the gauntlet for that. That's going to be part of my challenge mode, which I think that means too. I should probably make a separate video for that here. And that's wrong. Let's go here. And yeah, Donald Penn, 90 overall left tackle. But I missed the first couple weeks of the gauntlet, so they probably have like 20 gauntlet trophies, and so that was an easy buy type thing that means. I can't see his stats in here, but if you go to Muthead, I think underneath the card they usually have like not the rating stat ones, but the actual stats that come with the card. So you could see the stats on the card before you go put your trophy items into it by going to Muthead on your mobile device or on a computer or something like that. and then that way you could see his stats, and then determine if like your lineup has got better stats or not. Now my 90 left tackle is Munoz, so and behind him is Sauter, because I've got Patriots goats Brady thing on the cover of the goat Madden 18. I figured, you know, 'tis the year to get the Patriots uniform because that's the uniform that Brady wears, and they've got Gellisley and Gronk, and I'm gonna suggest to them. I'm not sure if they listen to me or not, but I'll probably tweet their web page and tell them to pick up Graham so they can have Gronk and Graham. I think Graham is. I'm not sure if he's having the target year that he wants with Russell Wilson this year. And anytime you have a low target year at a 2, 3, second, third year out of a 5-year contract, about the halfway mark, a lot of people start considering selling them after not meeting a certain production value. So I think they're probably going to trade Graham, and I'm going to tweet, you know, the Patriots. I know they had bad luck beforehand with dual tight end stuff, but they're a dual tight end set, and Brady needs more targets downfield. Graham-Gronk combo would definitely give them that combo chemistry type thing out of a Parcells set in their ace. Was that ace single back type thing? But it would be interesting to play with in the franchise for sure too. But okay. That's good. That's marvelous. Alright, Peterson. There's multiple Petersons, so I'm not sure which one you want. You want Gauntlet Peterson or Flashback Peterson, type thing that means. Those are all gauntlets in there. But I gotta make a separate gauntlet video in there, which I guess I'll do now.